Hi there, it's Nick from Awell, and today I am thrilled to introduce you to the latest addition to our team, AvaGPT. As you might have guessed from her name, Ava isn't a flesh and blood team member, she's your digital companion you can engage with on our developer hub. Ava is trained on all the content and all the documentation of our developer hub and leverages AI and large language models to help you answer any questions you might have. This way, all the information that's already on our developer hub is available at your fingertips. And we really believe that making that information and knowledge easily accessible can help your engineers with building on top of Awell. Now, let's just have a look at a couple of use cases you can actually leverage Ava for. So I have here the developer hub open, and you'll see there is now a button here to ask AvaGPT some questions. Now, the first case might be that you might have like a general purpose question or a very generic question like, what is Awell orchestration, or why does Awell uses a GraphQL API? Although you would be able to find that information in documentation, you can also go ahead and ask Ava. So let's just ask her the question, what is Awell orchestration? She will take some time to think about it, and she'll be prompting us with an answer quite soon. So here Ava tells us that Awell orchestration is a software that runs and operates care flows based on the pathway definitions created in Awell Studio, which is actually correct. So what you can see here as well is that I can actually indicate whether the answer or the response was helpful. Was it correct? Was it incorrect? Did it help me with the question I had? Which is very useful for us to actually train the model and get it better the next time when it's totally off or it replies with wrong information. So in this case, I'll go ahead and say yes. And additionally, and this is something we really find important, is that we give transparency to the users around like what resources or what references Ava has used to compile the answer. So that's really useful. And you can actually click through on these links to find out where the information is coming from. So that's the first use case. You have a general purpose question. Now, the second use case we think is really valuable or relevant is, letting AvaGPT generate code in any programming language. So you might be building on top of the Awell API, and somewhere in the journey, you are going to do a query. Let's say, for example, to get all of the published pathway definitions. Now, you'll see that we still have the search here. So there is a query documented that allows you to get all of the published pathway definitions from your organization. Now, this is documented just in raw GraphQL, so it's just a raw query that is documented. But what AvaGPT can do for us is actually generate a code snippet in any programming language of our choice, which is very useful just to get started quickly with Awell. So let's go ahead and ask Ava to generate a code snippet that does this, but in any programming language of our liking. So let's say, how can I retrieve stuff? Published pathway definitions, and please write a code snippet in Python. So imagine you are using Python, which we don't have documented on our developer hub, but Ava should be able to actually, get you started with, writing that query in Python. So you'll see that she has generated that query. I can expand and I can see what she has written here. And now I can just go ahead and copy it in my IDE and get started with this query. So that was the quick introduction around AvaGPT. If you'd like to try it out yourself, head over to our developer hub and start chatting with Ava. I'll make sure to include the link to our developer hub in the description below. And until the next one, cheers.